Hello, this video I'll send it to a short video, especially Jewish people in China, human being they advertise all over the world the last 10 years. Let me tell you my history. I was came to United States in 1993. I never happened that kind of. I was graduate high school. I was came to age 25 to 26 years old. Our country, they don't play human being by segregation to change the color in the system. For a drug smith, they born here, they know how to speak English, they know a lot of Turkey, but he drug smith, especially African American drug stone people, react whatever walking. People become disability. Some people they walking disability they born in mother, and here they have a lot of hospital clinic. The last 10 years our country before when I came they don't have that much hospital and clinic. People before they born the kids become disability, then the walking is different from United States China people. So the reason this drug smith they knows how to react any person humanity to react whatever he received the Jewish people worthy by network or television or radio, the Jewish people worthy. So they hire this drug smith stoner African American drug they born here in United States to react for especially a poor country they come to get resource the Jewish people against for now. You can listen radio, television, any social media by black American. You can see every day they react for poor people to get resource. A poor country before they give donation. Let me say Somalia and Ethiopia they fighting. And that time a Jew they throw with this white is like kind of maize powder. They give it to the fighting gift resource. That resource to get in the system. Today they bring it to a lot of come in United States refugee. Different visa kind of visa they come in United States and then become your citizen. That individual person they use it today against us resource to get money. How to get the money? Let me tell you how the people get. I'm your citizen 10 years ago, and then I bring in my wife. I pay for him $10,000, and then you say, I need more donation. You don't give me donation, I kick it out here. Today, there are a lot of, when you go to a doctor office, really you become healthy person like me. How? Because the Jewish people, Jew, one of Operation Dog Belly, the global dog, he knows how to create sexual healing for people, poor people like us, ordinary person. They use the sexual healing, individuals, social media, radio, television, the last 10 years. He was the president, the time to cover his pants, a person they use sexual healing. For a drug, they distribute too many drugs all over the United States. Not only United States, Africa, Ethiopia, a person in the system to kill in the system. Imagine, that time I was single, 10 years. After 10 years, even I bring here, even the person really reality sex by for a wife when I bring it. Because already they give it to African jungle animal stuff, they give it to already drug, they distribute that drug in the system. A person to isolation and use it in the system slave, they say slave. Really that's a person really that kind of sex. I have 2, 3, 4 kids this time. But in the system of Jewish people, for resource like Arab world, let me tell you what Arab world, all is terrorists really to get oil in gas and gold. He doesn't get that resource, go to Arab country. I will tell you terrorists. You don't give me this money or that gold, I will tell you terrorists. The same as human beings. They distribute drug all over the world, the Jewish people. That drug, a person in the system, they advertise to wherever he go to kill a person in the system. That's why they use this, the Jewish people. One of operator, US President Doug Bailey, he want to be king because he want to be king to let me become king. Because his dog, how he become king. The person they use the resource. For Ethiopian people, animals stuff, they sex slave advertise. Drug American, they born here in United States, they know how to speak English properly, they know how to writing. This drug, the drug Smith advertise this person. All, honestly, like me, nobody survives this world. Really now still I am alive. By my situation, you see it. Individuals, they don't know the formula. Why? Because a lot of, like me, brothers and sisters, they live in this downtown, homeless people, million. They don't react to that person. They react in the system, resource. The Jewish people, anytime you kill a person, they bring China, $100,000. Hey, Jew, here cash. American embassy, goodbye. And we go in Korea. Today, one Korea he killed, he bring another Korea, $10,000. That's why they use the personal resource. He doesn't do this kind of resource, a person, Jew, he doesn't get that bank full. World people is very dumb before a person in laughing. They don't know that laughing. They're born in African American drug. They born here in the United States. These people is drug. Honestly, nobody changed his color by himself. Why? Because he doesn't pay anything. Illegal immigrant and they born in American, black American, they don't pay anything in because they born here. But other world, they come in United States, they pay a lot of money to come in United States. The reason United States pick President Donald Trump, he killed a lot of citizens. Where is it? Like ordinary citizen, he killed everywhere in America. Ordinary citizen, no life in America. Why? Because he looking money. Today he was visiting all Asia country how to get money for the Jewish people. Not American people. For a Jew. How to kill? Okay, 10,000 people he killed here in United States, 10,000 in China, sign to bring in United States. If he's stuck. That's why this pig to react his partner dog and for a Jewish people, ordinary person in the system. Nobody, this world is no different. Let me tell you, the difference between money. You have money, you can isolate the person in the system. You have money, whatever you can do the person in the system. You sell it for this drug, American, they born in United States, drug American Blackstone people, it's very drug. Before he born, they take a drug. That's why the person, they use it, a sexual healing. Every day you listen to radio, sometimes, I don't know, that radio, television, all is by Jewish worldly. And the world, Jewish people, they orientation this drug people to react, ordinary person. Social media, any radio, any television, and around the world. Why? Even the church, the drug, they born in American drug people, react for ordinary person. Why? Who? The Jewish people, they give to money direct to react ordinary person, to kill in the system. When he reacts to sexual healing, let me tomorrow have appointment at doctor office. The world people, they really that a person to sexual healing to kill in the system of doctor office. That's why they use it in the system. Let me tell you honestly, even when I was in college, some guardians, they don't know how to speak English, A and B gated. A person, they tell him, you are failed, you can repeat it. And then you ask him a question, I don't understand what you say. Still 10 years, why? because the one of the dean, the control, the one of the whole staff control the Jewish people. Whatever he hired, black or Hispanic, they told him this person used demanded resource. After that, Doug Bailey, he wanted to be king, a person in the system by 10,000 women advertise. Yeah, dog, he knows. Because the dog, the Jewish people looking his house mortgage in the system to get by Monica Lewinsky court, and then dog, he defends his wife, a strong wife she have it, defends that house, and then a person sold the Jewish people mortgage. Dog, he sell a lot of, not only me, all poor people in the United States, he sold it by real estate mortgage in the system to kill individual innocent people, individual ordinary person. Why? Because the Jewish people is that way. He doesn't kill a lot of people, he cannot put in Mars. Too many times they go to Mars, you think to space, to looking in space, but God, he is very smart. Before he created the universe, God is better, more smart than a mafia Jew. He doesn't kill a lot of people. He doesn't bring China, Korea, Philippines to get the money. That's why a person uses the resources, sex slave. Employment, school. Anywhere I'll go, the Jewish people, they give black and white to react resource. That's why a person becomes suffer. A person is not different from, they sell to you drug. I want to act for somebody life. I don't see anything, but the Jewish people, they give me $5 5 minutes ago to react to that person in the system, to killing this person's life. A lot of homeless brothers and sisters, they live in downtown. Million, they don't react that person. One Jew, bad Jew, they attack you, they communicate each other. They network, all the networks communicate for a Jewish people programmer. The India program, the Jew world, they communicate, they control individual society. Today, Doug Bailey, before he leaving Doug Bailey, individual homeless, they give it to free phone, cellular phone. Why? Because anytime call anywhere, homeless to homeless, putting in microwave, like an ordinary person, like, let me say your family called somewhere. Jew is there by network programmer India. So it is very hard when you see one person, they use it in circulation system. In Africa, let me say Ethiopia, let me call out Ethiopia. American embassy in Ethiopia, individual jungle animals, and they control by network, by UK, United Kingdom, the British snake. The British snake, all jungle animal stuff, and they control by network, BBC News. That animals, wherever here, let me say I want to go to Ethiopia. Anytime they arrest in Ethiopia by Britain, why they work with Jewish people? Resource. That's why a person become complicated to improve his life. Honestly, nobody better than the Garda Mafia Jew. Someone is compared this Mafia Jew, but he kill you in the system to competition. Why? Because they tell you in the class, you are failed. Can you repeat in F? You can, and then you ask him, I don't understand what you say. You have to take some English class. That's what a person they use it in the system the last 10 years. Why? Because they use the resource to looking at black people to come that class, and anytime he registers that drug smith, he go to his family, he was in nursing home, he go to microwave. A person they use it to change the color, and plus resource. Resource means to bring other country money. Whatever who have money, kill this country. Hispanic, whatever mostly Hispanic, they keep it because these people, it doesn't matter, illegal means the own country, California and Texas for Mexico. So they don't touch these people. They use it a mind game, illegal immigrants. That means will kill a lot of citizens, other countries. They come in here, they kill citizens, and they give it to fake for this illegal immigrants. That's why they use the person, they use the resources. How I was founded in wherever I work. And then plus, every night that smoke, they burning your trash, they deliver fresh individual American. Then the last 10 years, they visit the person is smoking by when I was working in nursing home assistant. When I clean his diaper, that diaper, funny, belonged to me to advertise smoking. Imagine somebody they clean your diaper and become nursing assistant, you blow out all over the world. It does this like Hollywood. Sometimes what kind of job he did, what kind of work, how much he make, you have to find out and distribute a person in demand again for all over the world in resources. And then Japan, China, Korea, all they buy that movie entertainment, Hollywood. A person they clean his diaper individual, June diaper. When I clean his diaper, and they make it, they go to Schwarzenegger, make it a movie and distribute China, Korea, and smoking a person. And then I ask, hey, Jew, do you remember me? I was working nursing assistant. I clean your diaper. Yes. So how come you smoke? No, I don't say that. I don't tell you anything. Who tell you that all radio and television? I don't know. And then that's very interesting story. I listen to radio. I said, no. Will not touch you. For you, it's fine. Just will make a movie. See, somebody they clean your diaper, become nursing assistants. 96, 97, 99, 2004, 2005, 5 years. A person never working another job, only nursing assistant, day and night. And then the Jewish people, they advertise human being all over the world. The last 10 years ago, for drug distribute all over the world. Why? To resource. I tell you already, resource means you become a citizen after 10 years, you don't have any money, garbage, and bring another country, wherever who you have money, and put in America, in and out hamburger. The person they visit resource, the reason. So, million brothers and sisters living in downtown, you think that doesn't affect for him mafia today? Or whatever I work in the area, smoking, they burning that trash, they affect our lungs. They're burning every night, they're burning that trash, they affect our life, inside our lungs. And then they told you before, doesn't say any air pollution. They use a person resource. When I clean his diaper, that diaper, sometimes I give you 3 shower, 1 room, and that split that water. When I take a bath, they blow out. Even imagine Jewish people how they act. The bath is, he have to fool a lot of people to a person pick up in a bus station. Otherwise, it's no fool, the bus pass. Why? Student, black society student, they bring in front of me to react and pick up that micro in the system. That's why they use it the last 10 years. I was found with that Turkey by Jewish people. So the Jewish people is like, let me tell you, I will die for Arab people, honestly. This Arab world, reality terrorists in the system. You don't give me oil and gold, I will tell you terrorists, the same as human being. You don't give me donation, or you don't bring other country a visa, I will tell you disability, you are not life. That's why they use it in the system. By Operation Dog Belly, US President Doug, he knows that Turkey operator a sexual healing, ordinary family, or average person, and plus my brother and all. Doug, he knows, because he want to be king. By operator Jew, beef factor Hollywood. Now this rubber governor, what he did for his family, every individual building, individual wherever you go, cut by injection. No, you see our face look like blindness. How? Because too many times I go doctor. Before I'm not like this person. I know my body. They know before I came in United States. This robber, Schwarzenegger, he doesn't run ordinary person become a governor. This robber, his family is Jew. He is Jerry Brown. He is a Jew. So his family taken by an ordinary person shooting in the system. By wherever I go, they shooting in the system. That's why he rather ran a governor in California. Plus that pig. Now pig, he knows all Asia, Turkey to get the money for a Jushwalzi ordinary stuck by, I think, individual you asking a question, he pick it doesn't answer any question, honestly. Million fake he's putting his PC. Imagine, let me tell you, not only illegal immigrant. Illegal immigrants more than 12 million in America. Pig, a movie actor, he said, I want to kick it out all this wall. Wall means you need like ordinary citizen, he putting us wall. And then replace illegal immigrants. Why? Because for money reason, for INS, for immigration. This illegal immigrant, when you start the process, you have to pay. So when he pay, he kill us, he putting us wall in the Mexico corner and give it to illegal immigrant, green card and citizenship. That's why he picked a movie actor today. He was in Asia, Japan, all over the trade by wealthy Jew. Only poor people, they don't have life anymore in America. It doesn't matter whatever who you are. Only Jewish people and wealthy people in America. That's it. Otherwise, even like ordinary, let me say I want to go to school and I want to improve. No more life. They tell you, you are failed. You have to take English classes. I don't understand what do you say. That's what the question they tell you in the school. Because already the program, the Jewish people. That's why the last 10 years is still now. A person never accomplish any goddamn mafia Jew. You know, these people is by wealthy, they pay PC program like Indian programmer, they help this mafia Jew. He doesn't know. This all Jews think is expert. Some Jews very dumb. They don't know anything. Honestly, literally, average person better than this mafia Jew. He doesn't know how to write in some Jew. Some Jew, by Indian programmer, they control for his business all over the one India. They control one company with the Jew. Whatever he collect Austrian, he become a lot of money, and then the India they control his PC, this program. You can't see all your phone device. You can they give it to one line, and then they listen to beside one person. You have one phone, beside you have two phones. Somebody they listen to you. Why? Because the Jewish people, they pay for that PC programmer. What you do, what you act, whatever you send a message in your country, whatever, they listen to you. This Garda Mafia Jews, that's why not only United States, all over they control by program Indian idiots, they control for him. But in the system they kill him. That's India dumb. Instead of program, he help his country instead of United States. One of my question. Instead of help this mafia Jew state, he help his country to develop his country, people become successful. Instead of an American Jew, ordinary innocent people, and by phone companies they control the police officer, dispatch, whatever, anytime. A phone. Sometimes you call anybody, they hang up you beside another phone. Who? The police. You call somebody, let me say your wife and husband, you call, and the police beside you, they listen to you. And then if you don't want to listen to your voice, automatically they disconnect you. It doesn't happen to you. You can check sometimes. When you call you download some program and then interrupt you. Before you talk, they disconnect the phone. So that's why they use it. Let me tell you honestly, this mafia Jew, the Jewish people, one of hyena. Individual Jewish people, you can get a lot of bone, human being bone. Sinner Sinai, Kaisers, all that bone they go to Jewish people refrigerator. Don't think the Jewish people eat human being, don't eat the regular beef. This he who look like skinny because he drink individual human being blood. That's why he become skinny. Other world is combination, fat, skinny, different kind of people. The Jew, every time they drink any human being blood, all Jew can see it skinny. So thank you very much.